So we got the sun showing out again on this side, and you can already see the moon behind us now.
The gods blessed us with a quick storm. That's not anything bad. That's actually a blessing from the gods, Thor himself.
Hail Thor.
Hail Thor.
Hail Thor.
Hail Thor. Anytime it rains on any ceremony, that's not a curse.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Pull from the bowl, don't look, just put your hand in and pull one out. Everybody's ready? Where's my bill? There's my bill.
Wotans, Wotans, ale Ilska. Wotans, Wotans, ale Ilska. Wotans, Wotans, ale Ilska. Wotans, Wotans, ale Ilska.
What we just did is we sanctified this enclosure and prevented all evil things from entry. I consecrate and make holy the All-Father Wotan, this place of worship, banishing from all its influences which are unholy and impure. May our minds in this consecrated place likewise be consecrated. It is our will to the just service of Wotan, ancient god of our people, as to the Imdal, guards the Bifrost Bridge. May this place be warded against all forces unharmonious to our purpose here this day. Great Wotan, we kindle the fire of cleansing and creation, the first mystery and the final mercy. Let flame be quickened by flame. that through the darkness we may come to light, and may holy the flame of our folk and future. Whichever burns, whichever burns, grow again to bathe Midgard in its sacred radiance. Hail to Balder, son of the seasons. Hear us as you travel the skies of on high. With your strong steps on the wings of heights, radiant the stars above, you sink down in the perilous ocean without hurt and without fear. You rise on the east wind like a young king in glory. Hail to life and the wheel of creation. Hail to all gathered here who paid tribute to our ancestors in the summer solstice. To your health and strength and beauty, great Balder, we honor you on this midsummer eve. Noble Balder, we welcome you to this world, Midgard. Shining one of the gods, instruct us in the ways of thy virtue. Hail Balder, the bright, whose radiance lights a golden age, joy of God kin and mortal kin. It was you who was slain by darkness and deceit, which despised your goodness. We pay homage to you, Balder, that you failed to rise again. To an eternal hope of a greater and glorious time, we hail your speedy return. Show us the way of the warrior who walks in balance, with goodness and justice in his heart. Your wisdom teaches us the mysteries of rebirth. May strength and honor be with you and all our people always. Summer solstice, our longest day of the year, is marked by some extraordinary rituals. Rituals over which our pagan high priest presided to ensure the cycle that the year could continue. This is the time of union of God and goddess, not goddess and God as they were at winter solstice, but the opposite polarity. The goddess is no longer darkly powerful and introspective, but has become an earth cloaked in a rich tapestry of life. A sun glorious in bright heavenly power, the god too has become full, his arms have become long and growth heavy with leaves. Abundance of life is pressing on every side. At summer solstice, the light forces reach their peak. The trees are fully cloaked in green, and the way is open to upper worlds. The three great features of the midsummer throughout ancient Aryan times have been traditional bonfires, the procession with torches around the fields, and the custom of rolling the fiery wheel downhill. Midsummer is a time of dancing, festivities, divination, love, weddings, and merrymaking. The summer solstice is held in honor of Balder the Good, for it was considered the anniversary of his death, of his descent into the lower world. On that day, the people congregated out of doors, making great bonfires, watching the sun, which in extreme northern latitudes barely dips beneath the horizon ere it rises upon a new day. For midsummer the days gradually grow shorter and the sun's less warm, until winter solstice, which is called Mother Night, as it is the longest night of the year. Grab the wheel. Pass the wheel around to one another, keeping it turning as I read, or as actually as Angie reads. Turn it and hand it off, keep it going. Go this direction, please. You'll read this.
The sun is rising quickly. The summer days are long. The song of birds is splendid, and rearing speeches, beauty of earth. Now I am a golden crown, and fearless in battle. I am a lion that flashes courage, resilient in life's radiant plains. All things are changing, nothing ever dies. The wheel of life keeps turning, the wheel of life keeps turning. And in nature's cycle spins creation, blazing like the sun's great disk. Animations of the high god Balder, a time of sanctification, a mystical nature of race and blood, carriers of premortal substances. The wheel of life keeps turning, the wheel of life keeps turning. I greet the summer solstice and the promise of a golden age.
We all hold hands. Hail the sun, now at cycle zenith. From each day now, you will linger less. Though your heart will grow more fierce, earth will turn from your caress, till cold and dark will have time. We will grow restless for your return. Though you have fallen, O Balder, you will rise anew, as the sun sets to rise again. For in this creation and promise, drop hands. My candle, hand up the candle, light the candle behind me. In cycles turns creation, the weaver and the woven enmeshed, from golden age to vile age, from purity to stain, from innocence to corruption, till fearsome Ragnarok. Also mother, father, and midwife, till golden time comes crashing. All hail now to creation, for now is high noon of the men's year. We labor and bask in good summer. Hail the sun in its golden rays. May we drink from pure stream and joyfully in creation's flow. Like the winter sky in azure garbed in golden crown, the gods of Valhalla sit enthroned. Within the doorway stand each noble Norn, together bearing dates on rune-written shields. That's fine. That's the thing about this, there's no time set. After Angie does the next reading, I want y'all to think long and hard. After she's done reading, you'll be asked each one by one, clockwise, sunwise, to put your candles back into the bucket. As you place your candle, make a wish. Yes, our gods have a sense of humor, as dark as it may be.
I breathe.
We should all have tiki torches.
I breathe. Well, actually,
Yeah,
we
that's
thought
kinda
about
what
the
the-
little bitty tiki torches, and now we thought.
All right. What we're going to do is forego the
Candles in
continued
the
lighting.
The candle's the edge of the sun.
Sometimes the gods like to blow them out themselves. Go ahead and read.
Not happening. We
Trying to
can't
get
keep on hook.
Go ahead.
The most cherished and beloved of all gods is Balder, the symbol of light and truth, son of Wotan and Frigga, half-brother of Thor. He is the most handsome of the Aesir. His flowing blonde hair was thought to be the radiant beams of sun, which warm the earth and the spirits of the Aryan race. His skills with runes and his tremendous knowledge of healing herbs made him a prominent deity during times of illness in Midgard. Balder's palace where he lived with his wife Nanna, a goddess of vegetation, was supported by a golden roof of towering pillars of solid silver. It was said that no untruth could pass through its doors. Frigga had rendered Balder impervious to wounds from all known. Balder met his predestined physical death at the hands of his evil brother Holder, encouraged by the scheming Loki, with only the element which could cause his death. That was the dart of a mistletoe. With the death of Balder, the good gods experienced the greatest sorrow. It is known that Balder would have his day of resurrection and would usher in the new light for the Aryan man after Ragnarok, ensuring new hope for his future. It believed that both Balder and Holder together represent the seed of Wotan's soul.
All right. Starting with Mila, place your candle into the bucket, make your wish, and go back, and then one by one.
Of all the 12 found Wotan's throne, Balder was beautiful alone. The sun god, good, pure, and bright, was loved by all, as all love light. But in each human soul we find that night's dark Holder, Balder's brother blind, is born and wax as strong as he, for blind is ever evil born, as bear cubs could be. Night is the cloak of evil, but all good. Half of ever clad in shining garments he stood. The busy Logi, tempter of the old, still forward treads insistent, and doth behold. To blind one's murder hand, whose quick launched spear pierced young Balder's breast, that son of Valhalla's spear. You fall to dark, O Balder, to rise anew, as the sun falls to rise, for in this is creation and promise. Through the turning of a day to a week, a month to a year, a decade to a millennium and on, to the great year and greater yet, we see in the light and light's return a future golden age. For those who strive for it, and hail to thee, Balder, shining god of Asgard, in our thought, in our folk.
Everyone take one rune, look at it, even if you don't know what it is. Reach out to the gods and ponder on it, brother. Raise our spirits, Balder, as the old gods raised our ancient stones. Their silence speaks in volumes, in hushed and muted tones. Power of North, memory and instinct, guardians of our fate, guide us and protect us till we pass through Midgard's gate. Power of East, wind and sky, wisdom, thought and reason, hail to thee, protector of the circle of the seasons. Power of South, fire and flame, earth and land are burning, hail thou energizer of the wheel and all its turning. Power of West, of waters deep, emotions ebb and flowing, hail to thee, Balder, of all that's green and growing. Ponder for a few seconds. Look at your runes. Look at them, feel them. Reach out to the gods. Neela, go ahead and grab the bowl. Starting, have them place their runes back into the bowl. I want to give everyone the blessing of Balder. Step up, but not across. I'll give you the blessing. Once I've done all that, I want you to start your drum. And drum as I read the next incantation and stop when I'm done. The blessings of Balder. I give you the blessings of Balder. The blessings of Balder. The blessings of Balder. The blessings of Balder. Blessings of Balder. Streaming from the stars, the everlasting space, whelming out of earth itself, singing in our hearts, surging in our people's blood and sinew, the odic force, the stuff of life. Life is around and within. It is a seed that rests in quiet dark. It bursts forth seeking the light. The ear ripens in the sun. We make bread and eat and take in that life. Let us remember the bright beacons of the past. Hold them dear and holy. Brighter still determined to build new beacons. Look sunward and know that our ancestors did this and swore themselves to a noble future. Look sunward and behold the beauty at a time of seeming chaos. Look sunward and see the promise of a bright future we can build. Give thanks for true and loyal comrades. Behold the sun and be glad. Brother, my rune staff. In the name of Wotan, Balder, Frey, and Thor, all of our ancestral gods, from Indra's breast to Lirith's bow, may we obtain the food of Wotan, which is wisdom, which is the being of sun and blood, which is knowledge. May we have the power of luck and the honor of fellowship, and may we be blessed with fine harvest and well-being in Midgard. shall rise again. These things we swear in Wotan's name. This blot is now closed. Hail the Azure and the Veneer. Hail the folk. Hail Wotan Nation! Hail Wotan Nation! Spirits of Asgard, we thank you for your presence here in this circle. We ask you for your blessing, and ere you depart to your divine and noble realm, we bid you hail and farewell. I hereby release any spirits that may have been imprisoned by this ceremony. Depart now in peace to your abodes and habitation. This blot is now ended. Y'all take a break, contemplate, concentrate. We'll begin on the rune lighting, and then afterwards, we have a rare ceremony that I will allow non-members to witness. We will be given our new brother in the faith his rites of Enrar. Y'all go ahead and take about 5 minutes.